Okay, we're up at Polo Ridge. I had to come up here to find my phone. I lost my cell phone yesterday doing video around Lake Sumter, and the lady found it. And so we stopped to get it. And while we're up here, I've been doing some videos of different neighborhoods. This is the village of Polo Ridge. It's not too far from the polo fields. And we're just going to go up and down a few roads. I'm just going to do some pictures out of the side of the windows in the car and just kind of give you a look-see of an older neighborhood of how they look. You won't really see a whole lot of difference, I don't think, in how the houses look, or at least to me. I just see minor differences here and there. One thing in an older neighborhood, you'll notice the landscaping is, and the trees and the bushes are more mature. The colors of homes are a little different in different neighborhoods. The grass here is St. Augustine grass. I can tell by looking at it.
This one's for sale.
This one right here you're looking at's for sale. Some of the lots up here, to me, seem to be a little bit larger than down where I'm at. Corner lots are always large. That's why they get top dollar for them.
Now this neighborhood has the Southern Trace actually goes into the shopping center.
I'll say that again.
I said the Southern Trace, which is the road you turn into Polo Ridge, it goes to the shopping center, to Southern Trace Shopping Center.
Did you get that? You buy a house on Southern Trace Road here, that road will take you straight into Southern Trace Shopping Center.
Too fast.
But yeah, this is a very nice neighborhood. It's really not. If you're big on the squares, it's not close to none of them. It's kind of guessing. It's closer to Lake Sumter than it is Brownwood. It's kind of in between the two. It's on Buena Vista Boulevard, so you can Google it and kind of see where it is in comparison. But if you want to be close to, say, Spanish Springs Square or like that, then this won't be the neighborhood for you. If you don't care about any of that and you'd like to be close to shopping, this is the perfect neighborhood, because Southern Trace Shopping Center and everything that's over there is literally just down the road. Location, location, location is what the realtors always tell you. And I'll tell you, here in the villages, that is so important. And it's not important as far as home values go. Home values here are high. Home values here are fairly high, and they stay high just because of what the villages is. But location, location, location really applies to you as the home buyer. Is what is it that you want to do? And if you can figure that out, what you want to do on a regular basis, then that'll really tell you a lot about where you want to buy a home. It narrows your search down a lot. I've got it plugged into my GoPro 7, by the way. I'm going to have to go home and get in the golf cart and make another long trip to Spanish Springs, because yesterday we took both my GoPros, a pocket full of batteries, a couple of SD cards,
both phones,
and took off to Spanish Springs to show you the historic side. I've had a lot of requests wanting to see the historic side, and I don't think I've really done a lot of video on the historic side. And we did a big ride around the historic side showing everything. Got all the way home just to find out that the camera overheated on a 90+ degree day on top of the golf cart, and half of the video disappeared. The camera locked up. One time the camera just shut off. I didn't know it because it's on top of the golf cart. So I got to do it all over again. Not all of it, but a lot of it. So I think we're on our way out now.
Yeah, there's a gate. The gate down here before you get to the shopping center. But they have took all the gates down because of the storm.
Yeah, if you notice, there's no electric gates up here now. People are just zipping in and zipping out. Got to be careful when they do this. They take the gates down in preparation of a storm. Apparently, which I didn't know anything about because I don't watch the news, there is a tropical storm bearing down, I guess, on Florida.
Shopping center.
There's the Southern Trace Shopping Center right there. We just came out of Polo Ridge, and there you are. Gas station, car wash, shopping galore, restaurants galore, all kinds of stuff in Southern Trace. Let me get around the front here and you can see Walgreens. Over there's Bob Evans. There's an assisted living place, I think, over there.
And this is the bank.
There's a bank to my left. Oh, there's several banks over here, though. There's also, I'm trying to think of some restaurants. Red Lobster, Olive Garden.
Bonefish.
Bonefish, those are 3 biggies.
Golden Corral.
Metro Diner. Metro Diner's pretty cool. Golden Corral's over here. I never go there because I'm not a buffet fan at all. I don't know what all restaurants are in here, but there's a lot of smaller ones too. There used to be one here called Sunrise Cafe. I've been there to get my breakfast. The breakfast was pretty good.
It's now Daryl's.
But I guess it's gone now. And now it's what?
Daryl's.
Daryl's? Well, if it's anything like the Daryl's in Wildwood, I highly recommend it. I can't recommend all of Daryl's. I haven't been to all of Daryl's. But the one in Wildwood is my favorite. I like it for different reasons. Food's good, price is fair. The problem is it's not golf cart accessible, so I only go there generally if I know we're going to go do some work on the camper or something like that, and I'm going right by Daryl's. Then I'll generally leave a little early and stop there and have breakfast. Never had lunch there, couldn't tell you. I don't even know if they're open for dinner. I don't think so, but maybe. Daryl's not.
No, it's breakfast and lunch. I think they close 2:33, something like that.
Okay, breakfast and lunch. I've never had lunch, but the breakfast I get there and I like it. But, you know.
Well, right now, everybody's having trouble getting help because of the virus. So I have heard several people talking about some of the restaurants that they just didn't have the help that they needed, and so of course the service is pretty poor. But you got to figure it's going to be that way for a while.
Yeah, that's an article in the paper saying they're looking for healthcare people. So don't know if that's got anything to do with the virus or just expansion. I got some news coming out on a video. Probably do it for a Friday video. Don't know exactly when. But the villages announced in the newspaper of future developments, future plannings. None of this is set in stone yet, but they've submitted the plans to state and government officials that have to approve this stuff. And a lot of it's a new hospital, I think. Expansion of the charter school, shopping centers, all kinds of stuff. And I get all this stuff put together. I'll do a news video and try to share it with you the best I can.
Get this video out first.
That over there is another executive golf course you're looking at through on the other side of that fence. Executive golf courses here are the, quote, free golf. It's only free if you walk the course. If you want to drive your golf cart, which everybody does, then it's $4 per person for what they call a trail fee. Or if you're going to be a permanent resident, you can go down to any regional rec center and purchase a trail fee yearly membership, I'll call it, yearly permit.
And all that's still cashless.
And it's all cash only, no credit cards, right?
No.
No.
Credit card only.
Oh, it's credit card only.
Yeah,
no cash. But a lot of places here are not taking cash now because they don't want to touch your filthy bills. That's what it boils down to. And they're all using credit cards and everything. So, but it's the best way to go if you're going to be full time. It's like $144 for a whole year. If you play golf 2 or 3 times a week, do the math. It's the only way to go. Over here to my right is my favorite neighborhood. I'd live there in a minute. It's called the Village of Bridgeport at Lake Meona. Or that, what's that one neighborhood that's resident card access only? Hickory
Hill Hammock.
I don't know. Hickory Hill Hammock, Sue says. But that one there is resident access card only. And I believe you have to be a property owner in there to have that card.
That was, at one time, that was a private.
And so anyway, the Morris family's not there anymore. They sold everything in there. Everything's probably $1 million or up. And the community was great. I'd be in there in a minute. Somebody got an extra $1 million they want to give me. Up here on the right, keep in mind that was the Bridgeport at Lake Meona back there. And just right here on the right is the recreation center, Lake Meona Recreation Center.
I love that rec center. I do.
It's a nice rec center.
It's a regional center. Regional rec center. But it's very nice. Fishermen.
Watercraft.
Yeah, watercraft, that kind of thing. But I just love the way everything in there is. It's just decorated beautiful.
All the regional rec centers look nice. They all have a different theme. I recommended, I think, on one of the other videos, coming up here in a golf cart before the camera screwed up, so I don't know if it came on or not, but I'll repeat myself in case it didn't, that if you're here on a lifestyle visit and you're looking for things to do every day, one thing, as I've always said, and a lot of people tell you, take the free Villages bus tour. There's 2 or 3 of them that go to different areas. Take them all. They're free. Grab a Coke, get on the bus. He'll drive you around. A lady or a guy, somebody on the bus will explain the Villages, what's going on and everything, and you get free information. It's all free. It's a great little ride, and you learn a lot, you see a lot. Second thing that I'd recommend yourself, whether you have a golf cart or don't have a golf cart, which if you're doing a lifestyle visit, you do have a golf cart, but if you're leery about going very far in it and getting lost, which you shouldn't worry about, but get in your car and go around and visit 2 or 3 of the regional rec centers. We got like 12, I think 12 regional rec centers. They go all the way up from Mulberry all the way down to Finney. So just grab 2 or 3 of them kind of around your area that you're staying at and go to the regional rec centers and walk through them and look around. You see a lot, the way they're decorated. You can also ask anybody working there for information. They'll give it to you. They'll tell you what you need to know. And it's something. And go to the sales offices too. Isn't there one in every square now?
There is.
There's a sales office in every square, and Sue's always recommended, and so is Deb, to go to the sales office because of the way they're decorated. I've been to them. I'm not big on the decorations and stuff. So I remember Brownwood had a lot of leather and a lot of cowhide.
Yes.
I do remember that, and they had seen me a couple of longhorn steer heads mounted on the wall. Most of them have free coffee in the mornings and maybe free popcorn or something in the afternoons or something. They generally have something going on, but with the COVID going on, I can't say what's going on. I don't know. But at least go to the sales office and do a walkthrough. And then go to a square. I don't care what square you go to. Well, I don't know now, with the COVID going on, you can't say, things ain't normal right now. They're just not. But if the squares are up and running, go to a square at night, listen to the band, watch them dance, have yourself a couple of martinis or something, and just enjoy yourself. They're doing some road work out here today. I've noticed several places, roundabouts and whatever, and like here, can you see road work they're doing here? They're replanting flowers. It's that time of year again.
Every 3 months.
Yeah, about 4 times a year they change all the flowers and all the roundabouts and all the entry points to the different villages and everything. Now listen. But there's, I think, around 140,000 people living here now, give or take. That number's always in the air. It was 120 to 125 a year ago. There's no way it can be 125 today if it was 125 a year ago. So I'm guessing 135, 140, I don't know. There's flowers over here. That's an entry point to coming into this side of the villages there where that little pond is right there. You'll see them at the different entry areas to it, especially at these major stops like a 466A, 466. This is 466A we're at. And you'll see one of those on every corner over there. There's one over there. I can't get one to my left. There's cars sitting over here. But those are the little things that they do to dress it up. Notice the street signs and the posts that they use, the types that they put up.